Hey there, Mike Gombrich here from MikeGombrich.com. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about weight loss calorie calculators. Now, the reason that I wanted to bring this up is I've been reading a lot online about people using these calculators and finding that they're not working, or having trouble with it, or not getting the results that they think they should be getting with it based on the numbers and the activity that they're doing. Here is my take on those calculators. Number one, they will either usually come from one of two formulas, either the Harris-Benedict formula or the Mifflin-St. Jean formula. One of those two, more than likely the Mifflin-St. Jean, but that's how it will calculate, okay, I am a woman, age 35, I'm overweight, this is my activity, you should be at this calorie level. And that's great, okay? That has been proven to be the most accurate. The only issue becomes is that these calculators don't take into account where you currently are. Okay, so for example, let's say that I am eating, sorry, I'm moving around a lot, this is kind of uncomfortable. Okay, so let's say for example that I am currently eating 2,000 calories a day. And I go into Google and I type in weight loss calorie calculator and I enter my information and it comes back and says, Mike, you should be eating 2,900 calories a day. And I go, all right, I get to crank down some food. Well, what's going to happen is if you go from 2,000 all the way to 2,900 in that quick jump and you're like, well, the calorie calculator said that's my maintenance. Well, no. Because you've been at a maintenance level of 2,000. That is where you've taught your body to stay. So if you go up to 2,900 immediately, what's going to happen is you're going to end up eating 900 calories more every day without easing your body into it, without adjusting. You will probably wind up that next week fatter, or at the very least more bloated. And that's because you can't just jump into it because an algorithm said so. It's just like on your taxes, right? If you're using TurboTax and it tells you something and you talk to an accountant and you say, hey, well, this is what TurboTax told me, it's still an algorithm. It's still a program. It doesn't always take into effect every variable, where you're at, different circumstances, okay? Now, personally, I've been counting calories and weighing my food for almost 8 years now. I have adjusted calories up, down, by too much, by too little, painstakingly fast, painstakingly slow, you name it, okay? I use the Mifflin-St. Jean calculator, but I have been for almost 8 years, okay? So I've basically paid my calorie dues, and I have said, okay, well, I obviously screwed this up, now we need to make adjustments, okay? The easiest way for you to work with those calorie calculators is basically to ease your way in there. Okay? So let's say, for example, you don't like counting calories. And not many people do. So let's say that you read my blog post on eating with your hands and you say, hey, I eat this many servings of meat, this many servings of carbs, and this many servings of vegetables every single day. And you track it in an app and it comes out saying, I eat 1,900 calories a day. All right, cool. All right, well, if that weight loss calculator tells you that you should be eating 2,400, well, don't just dump to 2,400, okay? If you want to try eating more, you know that you eat 1,900, and you know that the calorie calculator is telling you 2,400, okay? So if you're not losing weight on 1,900, one of two things is going to happen. Number one, either you need to eat less, you need to exercise more, or you're eating so little as is that you need to reverse diet, okay? So if you want to try eating more, great. Add in food slowly. Instead of 1,900, add in an extra 100 calories the next week, okay? Add an extra serving of vegetables, or add an extra half a serving of protein, or whatever it may be, okay? Add it in slowly. Didn't gain any weight? Sweet! Add in some more the next week, until you see, oh, okay, well, now I'm gaining weight, now I should exercise more. Or, okay, I've created this new set point, now I can eat a little bit less. That's how it should work. You should work your way up to the calorie calculator's number, because ultimately they are the most accurate. Ultimately, that is what the algorithm is designed for, but keep in mind that it can also be off by a factor of 10%. So don't just assume because this formula on weightlosscalculator.com told you that that's what number you had to hit. No. Figure out where you're at, figure out how your body's responding, and then make adjustments as need be. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, or you know somebody that would find it helpful, please comment below, share it on Facebook, tweet me. You can also read the full article at my blog, mikegombrich.com. As always, if there is anything that I can do for you personally, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I really appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day.